In a world full of problems and things we can't predict, the only thing we can control is how we deal with tough times. It's simple to make excuses and say it's not our fault or blame things around us for why we're not moving forward. But real success comes to people who choose not to make excuses. This popular motivational video wants to encourage you to stop using excuses, free yourself, and discover all that you can achieve. Embrace ownership.
The first step towards a life without excuses is taking full ownership of your actions and decisions. It's tempting to point fingers when things go awry, but true empowerment begins with acknowledging that you are in the driver's seat of your life. By recognizing your ability to choose your path, you pave the way for a future unburdened by the weight of excuses.
Focus on solutions.
Excuses often arise from a fixation on problems rather than solutions. Instead of dwelling on obstacles, train your mind to seek out solutions. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. By adopting a solution-oriented mindset, you'll find that excuses fade away, making room for progress and achievement.
Time management.
A big excuse people often use is not having enough time. This encourages you to get good at managing your time. Put important things first, make goals, and plan out your day to match what you want to achieve. When you handle your time well, you'll find you actually have more hours than you realize. Excuses about not having enough time will fade away.
Overcoming fear of failure.
Excuses sometimes come from being scared. It might be fear of failing or not knowing what will happen. This wants to highlight how important it is to face and beat these fears. Failing isn't the end, it's a way to reach success. Instead of letting fear stop you, use it as a step to learn and move forward. Don't let fear be an excuse to stay in one place.
Cultivate a positive mindset.
Having a positive way of thinking is like a strong tool against excuses. How your thoughts affect what you do. When you focus on being positive, it's like making the soil for success. Push away thoughts that make you doubt yourself, change negative thoughts to positive ones, and see how having a positive mindset can get rid of the excuses that used to stop you.
Set realistic goals.
Having goals that are too high can make us come up with excuses. Suggests making goals that you can actually reach with what you can do. Instead of big goals, break them into smaller tasks that you can handle. When you finish each small part, celebrate it. If something goes wrong, see it as a chance to learn. Realistic goals help you stay on track and stop you from needing excuses because your goals are doable.
Surround yourself with positivity.
Where you are can really affect how you think. Positive things is important. Find people who can guide you, friends who make you feel good, and places that inspire you. When you're in a supportive environment, it's easier to not make excuses and to keep going even when things are hard.
Learn from trouble.
Life is filled with challenges, encourages you to view trouble not as an excuse, but as a teacher. Every obstacle presents an opportunity to learn and evolve. Instead of using challenges as a reason to give up, use them as a catalyst for personal and professional growth.
Improvement in your attitude.
This is how doing things regularly is the solution to making excuses. It talks about the strength of small, everyday steps in reaching big success. When you keep doing things regularly, it creates a kind of power that makes excuses fade away. Whether it's following something you love, working on your health, or going after a job you want, being consistent is what helps you tackle problems and make your dreams come true.
The power of now.
This video talks about how right now is when excuses don't have any power. It says it's really important to do things without waiting. If you keep putting things off, it makes it easier for excuses to show up. But if you decide to act right away, you break free from that feeling of holding back. Grab the moment, start with the first move, and see how excuses disappear when you take clear action. To sum it up, this popular motivational video wants to inspire you, sparking a fire inside you that puts out any excuses that might be slowing you down. Remember, a life without excuses means a life full of endless possibilities. Take responsibility, focus on solving problems, manage your time well, conquer the fear of not succeeding. Keep a positive mindset, set goals you can reach, be around positive things, learn from tough times, be consistent, and use the power of doing things right now. Starting the journey to a life without excuses begins with just one step. Are you ready to take it?